Top 10 lists. That's how you know I've run out of ideas. Dear Internet Wanderer, I would hazard a guess and assume that you play a lot of video games. Don't kid yourself, you're watching my channel. Of course you play games. Have you looked at the mirror lately? And of the myriad of games that you play, I'm willing to bet that some of them are Valve games. And that shouldn't be surprising. Valve games are some of the best that you can play out there. To all the Zoomers in my audience, if you want to skip this long-winded intro, skip to this timestamp to get straight into the top 10 list. Go ahead, go to that timestamp. I totally won't judge you. To those who didn't go to that timestamp, don't you worry, I'm gonna leave a little surprise for those who skipped ahead. Fair warning, it's a moist critical jump scare.
Did I jump scare you?
Now that all the people who still have a functioning attention span are still here, let's get back to the video. There's a reason that when you try to look up on Google or ChatGPT when you're not trying to date the thing, best games of all time, I'm willing to bet you there's gonna be quite a few Valve games on those lists. The games are good and the quality speaks for themselves. So that begs the question, of the many games that Valve has made, what would be classified as the best of the best? The definitive top 10 Valve games. And that's what I want to talk about in this video today. But before I get into that, some disclaimers. This list is going to be highly subjective. Everything here is my opinion and my opinion alone. And on top of that, I also want this video to be a little on the interactive side, because everyone's lists of Valve games will be different. My top 10 will most definitely be different from your top 10, and that's okay. Valve games are so damn good in their own right that no matter how much you remix these games in whatever order you want, more or less you're gonna find at least a handful of people who are going to agree with you. So while everything that I'm going to be listing here is going to be my thoughts and opinions, I also genuinely would love to know what your top 10 Valve games are. Please post them in the comment section below and let's have a little back and forth. So with all that out of the way, what criteria am I going to be judging these games on? Well, actually, there's no real hard set rule. If I'm being completely honest, what I'm valuing these games on is going to be a mix of legacy, impact, staying power, cultural relevance, innovation, and of course, the most important factor, personal bias. And I say that partially as a joke, but also not really. All of us have played Valve games in different points of our gaming lives. And depending on when and where you played them, the importance of that Valve game will be very different. What I'm basically trying to say is, I'm going to try my best to balance this list with a sense of unbiasedness, but also injecting a lot of my own personal biases while making it. Trust me, this will make a lot of sense when I get into the list.